Have you ever wondered who'd show up for you when it really counted? I found out 3 days after a driver blew through a red light and slammed into my sedan. The impact left me with broken ribs, a fractured wrist, a concussion, and internal bruising. The paramedics called Marcus, my boyfriend of almost 2 years, the man I'd moved in with after 10 months. He arrived at the hospital 2 hours later, distracted, scrolling through his phone. "Are you okay?" he asked, barely looking up. "They're keeping me overnight for observation." "Good. I've got a project deadline I can't miss." He kissed my forehead and disappeared. I spent that first night alone, listening to machines beep in the darkness. The next day, Marcus brought clothes and stayed 30 minutes before claiming he had errands. When I asked him to stay longer, he actually said, "You're fine. The doctor said you're fine." Day 3 changed everything. His phone rang. His entire demeanor shifted. Alert, concerned, almost frantic. "Yeah, I'm just visiting." "Okay, I'm coming." "What's wrong?" I asked. "Tyler needs me. He's having a breakdown." "Can't someone else go?" "I'm in the hospital, Marcus." He looked at me like I'd suggested something cruel. "He's falling apart. You're just uncomfortable and bored." "I was in a car accident 2 days ago." "You're recovering well. You don't need me every second?" "He does." He grabbed his jacket. "If you're in pain, call the nurse." "Tyler needs me more right now." I watched him leave. 20 hours passed before he returned. By then, I'd called my sister to take me home. As we walked out, Marcus was pulling into the parking lot, waving casually. An hour later, he showed up at our apartment wanting to talk. We argued for an hour. Finally, I asked, "When's the last time you put me first? When's the last time you chose me?" Silence. I packed that afternoon, but what haunted me wasn't the accident or even his absence. It was something a nurse said when Marcus briefly returned. "Oh, you're back. Did you update your emergency contact?" She'd assumed he was family. Marcus didn't correct her. In that moment, I understood. To him, I'd never been family. Just temporary. Just optional. Sometimes the worst injuries aren't the ones you can see on an X-ray.